welcome back to the Pantry Challenge. Today's going to be a little bit different. I don't have a meal for you, but what I do have for you today, I pray, will be food for the soul. I have a burden on my heart that I would like to share with you. It relates to food and cooking and saving money in the kitchen. I went to the grocery store today. Confession, it was not to grocery shop. My husband mentioned that we were about out of dog food, and I had no idea because I realized that I haven't been to the grocery store in almost 4 weeks. It's only the second week of January, and we decided at the very last second to do this pantry challenge, so I didn't run out to the store and buy a bunch of stuff, So it's already been close to 4 weeks, and I gotta tell you, a lot has changed in the grocery store. We went there for dog food, and I had some homeschool supplies that I needed to pick up. And we were walking through the dairy section, and I saw that the price of eggs were about $7 for a dozen. I also noticed that the double pack of butter that we always buy was almost $12. It was $11.98, and that used to be $4.98. But the other thing I noticed in the grocery store was a lot of sad faces. I don't know if y'all remember back in 2020 when all the big stuff happened. I don't know if you noticed when you would go to the grocery store or just out in public and how people would just not make eye contact with you, and there were no smiles and brief hellos. It was just, I don't know, it was just different. And I saw that again in the store today. I think people are starting to really feel the impact of prices at the grocery store. And I think maybe that the circumstances we find ourselves in at the grocery store is causing fear and anxiety and uncertainty for the future. I know this is a sensitive topic, and I think it's a sensitive topic because it's been so abused on social media and just the internet in general. People are targeting fear and using that just in an ungodly way and trying to push that fear onto people of what could happen. And I'm not somebody to, listen to stay up on news or whatever, anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to do. I am somebody who likes to study what's going on in the world, in other countries, what laws are being passed, protests, and just things throughout the world. And I see the ingredients for a perfect storm. Whether that storm will ever come to fruition, I don't know. I pray not. I'm certainly not predicting anything. That's not my place, nor my desire. But it did make me think today when I saw the prices of some of just really staples that we purchase on a monthly basis, and the demeanor of the people around me. It made me realize that fear is a very real, tangible possibility and emotion that could be happening with you right now, and many of our families. And I just want to encourage you that now is not the time to fear. It is the time to build skills, to learn how to make the most of what we have. And I thought about this pantry challenge. Like I said, we didn't plan for it. It was a really last-minute decision. And I'm starting to see the Lord's hand in it. This pantry challenge isn't necessarily just for funsies. It's not just a fad or a trend or just something fun to do in January. I truly feel that it is training and helping our families be prepared for whatever may lie ahead. We want to just make the most of the resources that the Lord has blessed us with in the form of groceries and food or gardening or preservation or anything like that. I know that it's easy to give in to fear and anxiety, but if you're a Christian, you are the light of the world. When things get dark like they are now and like they might be in the future, even the slightest hint of light can shine so much brighter. So we have an opportunity to be that light in our communities. We have that opportunity to be that light in our families as we plan ahead and prepare for possibly lean seasons, for tighter budgets. We have the opportunity to bless those around us with the way that we steward our resources in the kitchen. So I just wanted to share that and hopefully encourage you to don't be scared. God is sovereign. He is on the throne. He is not caught off guard by these food prices. And He knows your circumstance. He knows you need to feed your family. He knows you have a budget to stick to. He knows that there are factors beyond your control that are affecting what you can afford and do. Excuse me. He knows that. He sees you, and He is provider. Go to Him, lean into Him, and don't give in to fear. Okay, that's enough blubbering. I said I wasn't going to give you a meal today, but how about a special treat? This is one of our favorite little desserts that we have. These are cranberry oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. It's another little meal in a jar that I make up 5 or 6 little jars at a time, and you can just dump it in a bowl, melt some butter, crack an egg, pop them in the oven, and 11 minutes later you have delicious, warm, yummy cookies. I will post the recipe on the blog and link it in the description box below. Okay, guys.